because it's a time and a place for everything. I'm not gonna say he's right and I'm not gonna say he's wrong. You know, but it's so crazy. When he spoke about it, I could have easily came out and said, yeah, you spoke about it. I ain't have to say nothing.
People, more fighters that probably were afraid of him are not gonna be afraid of him anymore.
I really don't know. Anything can happen, man. You know, possibility. Possibility. I would love to see a rematch, but it may happen, it may not, you know.
Floyd Mayweather's reaction to the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch sparked major controversy. He criticized Tank's performance, saying the rematch was a mistake. In an exclusive response, Davis accused Mayweather of being jealous and obsessed with the spotlight. The superstar claims Mayweather can't stand others winning. This viral feud raises questions about legacy, loyalty, and whether Mayweather supports rising champions or just protects his brand. Drop your thoughts below.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Benavidez. That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
Who's next in line? This will be next in line.
Is there like a
The last question, guys, got right there.
Is there like a love-hate for Floyd though? Like,
yeah,
the fighter?
yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. And
you're good, man.
And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Gervonta Davis's split from Mayweather Promotions sparked major contract drama. Public clashes with Floyd Mayweather showed deep tension over who should control Davis's career. Their fallout exposed the tough choices fighters face: personal freedom or big brand backing. This breakup wasn't just personal. It revealed the business power plays in boxing and the real cost of going independent.
Gervonta said, "I'm not signed to a single soul." So is Tank now a free agent, or is he still signed with Mayweather Promotions?
Well, this is the Mayweather-Deji press conference. So I'm here to talk about Dubai. I'm here to talk about entertaining the people, having fun. And I'm not here to talk disrespectful or bad about any fighter. You know, they say America is the land of the free. You know, so we live, we love, and we keep striving each and every day. That's what life is about.
Bernard Hopkins, a boxing legend, spoke out about Gervonta Davis's career. He said Davis had to break free from the control of Mayweather Promotions. According to Hopkins, Mayweather's tight grip held Davis back from real success. Once Davis left, he gained the freedom to control his fights, like choosing whether to face Lamont Roach again. Hopkins believes this freedom and personal control will help Davis unlock his full potential, build his legacy, and make smart career decisions without outside pressure.
I commend Tank on saying, hey, this is my career, you had yours, I respect you from buying me a chain, buying me this, buying me that, take me on a jet. All that's great, but at the end of the day, I'm only going by his interview. You seen it and I seen it. Thank you, Floyd Mayweather, for all the things you gave me. If the intentions was you just looking out for me. But I got an opportunity to fight this big fight. And this soap opera between you and Oscar for all these years, I'm not gonna let it affect me. That's my interpretation. And Tank wants to do the fight, but he had to break away from the chains of somebody he still respects and respected then. And he said, man, I gotta do what I gotta do. This is my career.
Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach ended in major controversy. Many fans felt the ref, Steve Willis, missed key moments and didn't give Roach the points he earned. That call led to a heated draw, one that didn't sit right with viewers or experts. Davis fired back at critics, calling for a rematch to settle it once and for all. He's hungry to get back in the ring, ready to prove his power, skills, and dominance. With the drama, hype, and tension building, this rematch could be huge. Davis isn't backing down. He wants to silence the doubt and show the world he's still at the top.
Because I don't know what the just happened. You're a referee. You should have seen what's going on. Why I would have, if I'm in the corner, I'm erratic in between rounds. What was your feeling in between rounds when you seen that?
We was going off. My assistant coach, Ben Johnson, he was going off on it. Like, hey, Steve, what the f wrong with you? He was cursing him out and everything. He was like, that was a knockdown.
Yeah,
he just stood off and waved us off, and he was like,
yeah, because for me, one person would have been having to deal with Lamont, and the other would have been the whole 60 seconds.
Yeah, that's how it was. I was dealing with him, and my man Ben was dealing with the rough.
Right.
But we got his attention along with the low blows as well. I was like, how many blows you gonna let us hit us with before you take a point? And then he finally warned him like in the 11th round.
That's crazy. Is there anybody in boxing media or media in general, because nobody picked you guys to win at all. Nobody. I mean, I seen you guys go on promotional tours from whether it was boxing podcast to the Breakfast Club. Nobody picked you guys to win. Like, when you get a second, you grab me a water. Sorry. And is there anybody that you guys, I know because it's more than one person, but is there anybody, thank you, that you took personal out of all the interviews that you did? Is it one or two people or three people that you be like, this right here, anybody else, but I want to prove this one person wrong?
It's not necessarily that I wanted to prove them wrong, so I wanted everybody to shut the fuck up, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Like, but I already said it.
Gervonta Davis wants a rematch with Lamont Roach. After their first fight hurt his reputation, he's chasing redemption. This high-stakes rematch could restore his legacy, settle the score, and prove he's still one of boxing's elite. Big fight news ahead.
We got to talk about it. We got to talk about it. So Tank officially came out and says that he wants to put this rematch as early as May. Now, if that were to happen, Lamont Roach gets a second time to prove himself. Now, in my personal opinion, his stock has already risen. He is already notable. The fact that he went toe-to-toe with Tank on a decision that ended in a draw, whether he loses this second fight or not won't even matter. Because he's directly in line to go against the Keyshawn Davis, the Shakur Stevensons, and etc., the Devin Haneys, and etc. I can see him moving up and going against a Devin Haney or Ryan Garcia or somebody like that. So many people to fight. Lamont Roach has definitely proven himself. But let's talk about something else. And that is the hairstylist situation. In my humble opinion, I believe she should have been quiet. As a hairstylist, there was nothing for you to say. There was nothing for you to say. No fan in boxing was going to look at them like, I don't want her braiding my hair. No one would have said that. But she hurt herself when she came out and publicly made multiple claims, got all these receipts that no one needed, no one asked for, saying, oh, this had no grease or oil in it. No one cares. No one cares. Nobody even believes it. Sometimes it's best to remain quiet. But you guys let me know in the comments. Should she have remained quiet, or should she have did what she did, which is spoke up? You let me know.
Las Vegas hosts this premium rematch, honoring its legendary boxing roots. Despite fan doubts after Davis's Saudi bouts, the June fight is a global event, sparking huge anticipation among loyal sports fans.
The good rumor is that Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach are going to be rematching possibly June 21st in Las Vegas. I don't know if, Vegas just wanted to fight off the publicity, especially with Turkey taking a lot of fights over to Riyadh, or they didn't want to return back to New York State Athletic Commission after they did Lamont Roach dirty. But Lamont said the terms are already agreed on for a rematch. He just had to sign it, so it seemed like it's going to be this Vegas summer blockbuster. It's probably going to be the biggest fight of the year as far as in the United States. So it'll be interesting. Nevada State Athletic Commission don't play, but
We'll see how it go. Let me know what y'all.
Lamont Roach isn't holding back. He's calling out the officiating in his first fight with Gervonta Davis. Roach says referee Steve Willis missed key moments, costing him points. He believes the officiating was biased, unfair, and changed the fight's outcome. This controversy has sparked major debate in the boxing world. Do you agree with Roach?
You know, obviously the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But two is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him. Even that right hand that, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed, he kind of rolled with it. But after that, you could see him wipe his eye. And then right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say it's grease in my eye. And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you could see me like, nigga, what you talking about? So,
right.
But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fuck around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But you, it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Right.
No.
Pops, it's a no?
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck that
What?
nigga.
Yeah.
You know how many
put Coach Ben on him, man. He lucky he ain't running Coach Ben after that fight.
But look how many times he fucked the fight up though.
Right.
The knee, him going to the corner to get assistance, like who knows? Not saying that they did any cheating shit or nothing like that. But like he wiped his face with a towel. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do none of that.
Right.
That's a disqualification. You turned your back on the ref after you took a knee. Usually the ref will be like, all right, he don't want to fight no more. Fight's off.
Boxing coach Kenny Ellis, known for training elite fighters, gave exclusive insight on the Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach rematch. In a recent fight analysis, Ellis said it's a 50-50 matchup. He wasn't fully confident in Davis this time. Both fighters bring power, skill, and weaknesses to the ring. According to Ellis, the rematch outcome depends on how well each boxer adjusts. This expert breakdown has fans buzzing about who has the edge.
What happened? I really don't know. Anything can happen, man. You know, possibility. Possibility. I would love to see a rematch, but it may happen, it may not. You know, life goes on. You know, life goes on.
What would you say if how would you feel like the media would per se see it if the fight wasn't to happen?
50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah, 50-50.
You would have people that wouldn't care, people that would care.
Yeah, just like this. Some people say Lamont won, some people say Tank won, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Teofimo Lopez, a major voice in boxing, shared his take on the Davis versus Roach fight. After the controversial result, Davis was left in a tough spot. Fans and analysts questioned his status and skills. Lopez said the draw damaged Davis's reputation and made people wonder if he still belongs among the top fighters. With his career under the spotlight, Davis now faces huge pressure heading into the rematch. Can he prove the doubters wrong and reclaim his spot at the top? This fight isn't just a rematch, it's a career-defining moment.
I know a lot of people, look what they did with Gervonta too. I want everybody, all these young fighters that are listening to this, and you could clip this. It's a short part right here.
I got you.
To Ryan could clip this right here. To all you young fighters, look at the amount of love they were giving and sharing to Gervonta Tank Davis prior to the fight. Look at what all the reporters were doing prior to the fight. Look how they were all laughing at all his jokes prior to his fight against Lamont Roach. After the fight, look how many were waiting to down this man. Down him. See, I'm going to talk my smack with Tank, but that's because I want to fight him. That's me. I can say that. But I just want all you young fighters to really look about it. They don't care about us.
Yeah.
they won't ever care about us. When you winning, they're going to be there. But they're waiting for any moment to slip up. Just a man, even a draw. Look how much hate he got out of it.
Yeah, not to get deep, but you know, it's a part of our psychology. We have to learn how to care about other people. You know what I mean?
Thanks for watching today's video. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay tuned for exclusive updates, premium content, trending highlights, and expert boxing breakdowns coming next.